When people think about the 1940s, they think about exaggerated, dramatic glamour of old noir movies. However, 1940s style was much simpler. What I really like about replicating 1940s looks is that they were formal, elegant, restrained, but also they were comfortable to wear, and most importantly, they are easy to replicate to these days. As you can see on the everyday women who used to wear the 1940s secretary look, or even the sweater girl look. You see, women used to wear skirts all the time, not only in formal settings, but also when they were running errands. Women used to wear skirts every day. These were restrained, they were elegant, they were formal, but they weren't overly exaggerated. Focusing here on examples of modern skirts that you can wear to imitate this look. Number one is this House of Foxy number that I am wearing. As you can see, it is fitted at the waist with the side buttons. The length is past the knee, but it's not overly fitted as a pencil skirt would be, nor it is exaggerated in the volume as a 1950s new look skirt would be. Pay attention to the silhouette, pay attention to the warm toned or muted colors such as browns, greens and grays. Find pieces that you can use over and over again, that are affordable, that are historically appropriate, and that you can pair with many things. So I spotted this little piece at Zara. There's a few reasons why I like this. First of all, you can see the babe blue detail. That's quite key. And also I'm going to share on the screen an example from a 1940s pattern where you basically see the same shape, the same kind of silhouette. It's very elegant but very cozy at the same time. The second example that I can show you here in terms of tops is blazers. Blazers were all the rage at the time, as they kept being in the 1950s. I would say there's quite a difference with 1940s silhouettes. They are way more masculine, structured, almost masculine leaning in a way that they look like men's wear adapted to a woman's body, whereas in the 50s it was way more feminine, and they often had fur as colors, and they were more feminine for sure. I'm gonna share examples of typical Lillian suits. I have one example that I actually thrifted in a local cancer research, and this is, as you can see, and I'm gonna wear it as well in the video. This is a sort of grey structured blazer. It's quite short, but with the nipped-in waist. I really like that it has the shoulder pads a bit downward sloping. The reason being that I think this one is probably from the 80s and 90s, when there was a huge revival of 1940s silhouettes, and it's excellent quality because it's whole. It's from Jaeger, which you can easily find in the UK. It's vintage, as you can see from the label. This is third example. I talked about the sweater girl look many times now. So what you can do, you can basically buy something like this. This is, as you can see, short sleeved. You can see how it has the buttons in the middle. It's great quality for the price I paid. Lasted me really well because the material is not bad at all, and it's very period accurate. As I said, women used to wear sweaters all the time, whether it was the cardigan with its own sweater, like a twin set look, or a sweater like this one by itself. So there are two things that I really pay attention to when I recreate 1940s casual looks, like the secretary one. Everything was quite well structured and tailored, but it wasn't overly fitted, overly dramatic or exaggerated. The other thing I really like about the 40s is the very natural hues, such as the greens, the greys, the muted browns. If you pay attention to those two things and to key separates like sweaters, skirts with the A-line shape, as well as the blazers that have the shoulder pads and a nipped-in waist, you'll find you can replicate a 1940s look pretty easily. These are my tips about how to go about recreating a classic 1940s look. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you have any tips or any products you'd like to recommend me, I'm always on the hunt for similar pieces, even better if they are second-hand or if they are quite affordable. And let me know in the comments down below. If you like this one, please like, subscribe. See you next week. Bye!